Did your school day end like this? Your teacher assigned homework, flashcards, spelling words, and don't forget your time test tomorrow. And then you get home and you're starting to pull out your homework and you think, I hate flashcards. And I never learn best when I have to write my spelling words 5 times each. I really wish I could practice in the way that I learn best. Well, today I'm going to show you a few different ways to practice in your learning style your work at home. It's Ariane from Peak Academics, and if you caught my other video about learning styles, then you already know that an auditory learner learns through hearing, a visual learner learns through seeing, and a kinesthetic learner learns through doing. Pause this video at any time so you can think about how to put your practice at home into your learning style. So let's get started with auditory learners. Maybe reviewing your flashcards or your spelling words or writing them out isn't the best way for you to learn. So you pick up a device using voice memo or some recording application, and you review your notes, your flashcards, your spelling words, or your skip counting by recording yourself and then playing back the recording so that you're listening to the information you need to practice. If you're an auditory learner, it might help to close your eyes while you're doing that playback. It also might help for you to listen to the recording a couple of times so that you're practicing with repetition. All right, for those visual learners out there, you probably like rewriting your notes or looking at the diagram you drew in math. Sometimes you might like writing out your spelling words in different colors. Here in my example, I'm showing how you could color code the vowels in writing out spelling words. It may even help for you to visually chunk notes or information that you're reviewing. I took a simple manila folder and I cut 3 flaps in it so that I can visually see just one part of my notes at a time. I open the little door, review the notes visually, and then close the door. Visual learners also might like to underline, highlight, review flashcards, circle, rewrite, review notes. Any kind of activity or practice where they're looking at the material will help. Now, this is sort of a blend of someone who may be a visual and kinesthetic learner. Using manipulatives, especially to practice skip counting and times tables, will help you visually to see the math as well as kinesthetically do the skip counting with manipulatives in your hand. All right, for those kinesthetic learners, you might want to get outside. Maybe draw a hopscotch to practice those spelling words, or review vocabulary definitions, or skip count to practice for a times test. Anything where you're physically moving and doing will help you practice in that kinesthetic learning style. Now, you don't necessarily need to be outside, but while the weather's nice, it might be great to grab a ball and use that to skip count or to practice reviewing your notes or your spelling words. Put sticky notes up that have your times table facts on them and bounce the ball while you count by 3s or by 5s. Put your spelling words there and practice bouncing a ball while you're saying the letters to your spelling words. Remember, anything that you can physically do to practice with your body will help you in that kinesthetic learning style. My hope for you this year is you would discover how you learn best and take some of the practice that you have to do at home and put it in your learning style. Reach out to the Peak team and let them know how you're changing your home practice to continue to grow yourself as a learner.